Okay, my name's Randall Ice, and Diane, my wife, and I have been coming to CCV for about 15 years or so. And I've been serving in the children's ministry for over 10 years. I was sitting in the audience one day a long time ago, and he made a plea from the pulpit to have more volunteers in certain areas, and one of them was the children's ministry. And I had no idea at that time that it was even in my heart, but for some reason I wrote my name on the paper, dropped it in the offering basket as it went around, and that Monday I got a call, and by the next Sunday I was serving in the children's ministry. It just becomes a passion. It becomes a real joy, and you know, work is work. And I need to balance the stress of work against something that is so fulfilling, and that's bringing people to Jesus. I've probably grown as much as any of the children that I've been working with. I mean, my life has changed completely. The Lord has blessed me so much over the past 10, 12 years that I've been doing this. It's unbelievable, and it's just the joy of my life. And you just see a transformation in their hearts and in their lives. And not only that, you hear from their parents. You know, I've had experiences where a child will be memorizing the Lord's Prayer because that's the first one I have them do. And they'll come back in a couple of weeks and their face is beaming, and they know the Lord's Prayer, you know. So I have them say it, and I give them a reward for that. And then about a couple of weeks later, they come back and say, hey, I got my whole family saying the Lord's Prayer before meals. And so all of a sudden we're impacting the whole family through the children, and that's just an awesome thing. I mean, I've seen, we've brought grandparents to Christ, we've brought dads to Christ, we've brought uncles to Christ through the ministry that we have with our children. That's what is so gratifying for me personally, to see that happening. God moves your heart to serve. I mean, when you finally find out that it's not about you, it's about bringing people to Christ, and how can you best do that? And it isn't just serving in children's ministry or something. It could be serving in any number of areas within CCV. But the key is, Jesus wants us to be a servant, right? I mean, that's his main message, is to show people love and serve others. Just start out with something simple. If you're a little nervous about teaching or something, just start out being a greeter or something like that. It's so important that we have everyone possible step up and help us at CCV, and it's great. Now, I'll tell you, and one more thing, and I've heard this before, maybe from Don. If not you, then who? And if not now, then when?